2 years after the disaster of Gallipoli in 1915, the British Imperial forces had gained momentum against the Turks, and their advance now rested on breaking the Ottoman Empire's grip on a 42-kilometre stretch of road, trenches and barbed wire running from Beersheba, in what is now known as Israel, to the fortress of Gaza on the coast. Now, hitting Gaza directly twice before had failed, killing 10,000 Allied soldiers. So, by October, an elaborate plan had been hatched to take the Beersheba end instead, involving more than 60,000 troops, 15,000 desert-mounted corps and the Anzac mounted units. From dawn till late afternoon, horse-mounted units had edged in, but none had got much closer than about 2 kilometres from the city limits. Time was running out, and 800 men and horses forming Australia's 12th and 4th Light Horse Regiments, drawn mainly from New South Wales and Victoria, were about to make up for it. Galloping at high speed into volleys of enemy fire, the Australians leapt clear over the last line of Turkish defences, trenches nearly 1.5 metres wide, and right over the heads of stunned Turkish soldiers 3 metres below.
We could see the horses jumping the trenches, dust everywhere.
The Australians had stormed through with only handheld bayonets to defend themselves. The rifles slung over their backs were considered useless for firing when riding at such speed. Once over, the troopers still had to climb out of the saddle and engage in ground fighting with the Turks. Almost 40 were killed before the rest surrendered. By 11 o'clock that night, Beersheba, with its water wells, rail lines and weaponry, was under British control. Hundreds of Turkish soldiers had been killed, 1,100 taken prisoner, against the loss of 31 Australian lives. For a nation stung by heavy casualties in Gallipoli and on the Western Front, the stunning charge of the light horsemen at Beersheba quickly became the stuff of military legend. Their plucky traits of boldness, courage and ingenuity fed that emerging Australian character that the young nation was latching onto and which still endures today.
I've travelled from Australia yesterday to be present here for the 90th anniversary commemoration ceremony for the Battle of Beersheba. It is an important battle honour in our nation's history, but also particularly our Australian Army's military history, along with many of the other feats by our soldiers during that First World War, from Gallipoli through the Middle East here, and of course their feats of bravery in France and Belgium in Europe.
In its own right, and we've enjoyed immensely our time. We're feeling tired but immensely satisfied. I want to thank Ezra and the team